Hello, and welcome to another NihongoGamer video. The time has finally come. The page for my Apple Pencil has finally switched from where it was. It's in Japanese, obviously, so it doesn't really make a lot of sense. But basically, it used to say that it was, being prepared like in the background, but not preparing to ship. So it's now in stage 3, which means that it's actually shipping. I've now lost the button that used to say cancel. I can no longer cancel the order, which probably means Apple Pencil will be with me soon. Obviously it's still predicting that the delivery date will be the 11th of December. Hopefully it won't actually take that long. If it says preparing to ship, I assume it's only going to take a couple days after that. I might end up feeling massively regretful of making this video afterwards because I'll be like, actually it never arrived. What a disaster with the Apple Pencil though, because if you didn't pre-order it the couple days beforehand, even if you did pre-order it, it didn't come for another week and a half, 10 days after the actual launch of the iPad Pro. And then if you bought it on the day, I actually ordered mine the day after it released in the actual shops. And even though I ordered it the day after release day, it took predicted 4 to 5 weeks, which is absolutely forever, probably the worst launch of an accessory ever, apart from the Apple Watch, because Apple Watch, they announced that in November or October the year before, and then it didn't actually ship until April of the following year. I much prefer the old Apple style where it's they say, oh, we're going to release a product soon, and actually you can pre-order it next week. And it's always yes, Apple, you rule. But with the Apple Watch, that just wasn't the case. And with the Apple Pencil, oh, come on. This has just been the biggest disaster of all time. 4 to 5 weeks, come on. It's now the 4th of December. We are weeks and weeks away from when I ordered it. Why didn't they just have enough of them? Apparently, that the thing that was missing, they didn't have enough of them, was the Bluetooth module. It wasn't even a specific pen part, something that was just for pencil. It wasn't something specific to being a pencil part. It actually just was a Bluetooth module. They could have foreseen that. They could have sorted that out early. And what? They only had, I think they said, it's rumored that Apple only prepared 2.5 million iPad Pros to be made. Probably not everyone buying an iPad Pro is even buying the Pencil anyway. So you don't even need to make 2.5 million to sort of satisfy the demand for this product. Quite excited now that Apple Pencil will finally arrive and actually test iPad Pro for what I actually bought it for. I bought it for drawing, taking notes, doodling, putting ideas down, and it's just been completely pointless. As you can see, I'm using my iPad Air 2 right now, so it's what? Why do I even have an iPad Pro? But when I was in China just recently, I didn't have to bring my MacBook. I was able to store all my SLR photos directly on the iPad Pro. GoPro syncs up really nicely. I could do it wirelessly or with the adapter for the SD card. The videos went straight in. All the quality is preserved. If they're 60 FPS videos, they will be 60 FPS on the device. iMovie has been fantastic. You can even use the slider to break it down into slow motion, and it's correct slow motion. It doesn't lose any frames. It is reduced from 60 to 30 FPS if you do it at half speed. iPad Pro was perfect for while I was away, and in a way, it did replace my laptop, and that is what a lot of people have been saying, iPad Pro is not going to replace your laptop, and it won't be a successful product until it does. It's well, actually, I think iPad Pro is a laptop replacement, because I think people are going to find that what they used to need to do on a computer doesn't need a computer anymore. So many of the things that we're doing probably don't need keyboards most of the time. And being able to use the iPad Pro, oh, it was fantastic. Showing people in China, of course, they were pretty pissed that I had an iPad Pro. Even though it says made in China on it, they don't have it in China yet. So that's kind of annoying in China. But showing them just I do YouTube videos, and they're what are YouTube videos? Because they don't have YouTube in China. And I could just show them on the iPad Pro. It was huge. It was holding a miniature TV. and it was easy to, you know, just changing the angle, passing it to people. You want to pass if you want to show someone on a video on a laptop, you would have to pass like a 15-inch laptop or a 13-inch laptop to someone. It's like, here, look at this thing that I made, and you show them their laptop, and it's like, it's bulky and it feels awkward. With the iPad Pro, it just felt so natural, just handing it over, it was really, really easy. Anyway, going on too much, basically I was just really excited that iPad Pro Apple Pencil is on its way. It's on its way. Of course, it doesn't, you know, guarantee that will actually come before the 11th to the 16th, but it does say that it is in preparation to ship, which usually means that it'll be here in a couple days. Loads of stuff going on, uploading soon, but until those videos go online, don't forget to comment, subscribe, share the links and all that good stuff, and I will see you in the next NihongoGamer video. She's got magnets on her feet. First, new Nintendo 3DS game, Final Fantasy 15! Ah! Someone pick up the phone! How about you, Cloud? It's shopping time! So I let her go in front of me, and she ran into the shop and she took the only copy of this, and I thought, no! Here it comes! Ah! It's like the anime, but better! It doesn't say what this is, it's just a piece of plastic. I think maybe it is a Frisbee.